Yes, yes, welcome back to the channel with me, Disco, coming out with another beer video, and once again, here I'm out and about. I've got my local Wetherspoons, the Greenwood Hotel. A little bit of a bonus video this, I wouldn't normally do it, but I've got a particular beer here. And this one, it's from me old mate Onion. It's a beer that I've often argued with him about, and I haven't tried for a long time, so I thought I'd get back on it and have a look since I see it on the taps, and the beer here is usually pretty good condition-wise, etc. It is this beer here from Goddards Brewery over in the Isle of Wight, 4.8% Fuggle De Dum. Now I say I probably wouldn't necessarily have done a video on this, I just want to check the reaction and see whether the arguments I have with Onion about this are valid or not. Because I noticed on the pump clip that it says, the description on it says amber, smoky and nutty. Now I don't remember those as descriptors when I had this beer before, but that was a long time ago, and like I say, I often have the argument about whether it's good or not. I generally avoid beers that have got any reference to hops, especially, and I'm sorry to say this, you know, as a Brit and an Englishman, about Kentish hops. Fuggle De Dum obviously is Fuggle's hops, and traditionally beers like this just haven't really whetted my palate. It's the old grapefruit thing, but because it's there and the beer in this pub is usually pretty good, so let's have a look, see what we get. Aroma first of all, yeah, nothing too much, maybe a mild nuttiness perhaps. I don't know if that's just because I've heard the term, but I hope the sound of this okay, sitting next to the main road. But yeah, cheers Onion. Well, first of all, that term amber on the pump clip. There was a big video the other week on Tweedy pubs talking about the difference between best bitters and amber ales. A lot of breweries have gone towards amber rather than best bitter, because bitter doesn't sound like a great descriptor. But yeah, there is definitely an amber note, that kind of maltiness, good sweetness. I think I get nuttiness, or whether I've just seen that as a descriptor. I don't mind putting my hands up when I'm wrong if I am. I don't think I am, especially about this one. But yeah, it's not heavy on the grapefruit for me, as I remember. This beer and other beers of the type with that hop note. I've had just an American red ale that had that kind of grapefruity, slight citrus note. Despite a bit of palate cleansing, that might have carried across a little bit, but with this one it doesn't feel like too much grapefruit. It's smooth enough, it's like caramel notes. There is a little bit of citrus fruitiness in there as well. It's got that slight kind of brown sugary roughness around the edge, I always describe it as. But yeah, there's a little bit of citrus fruitiness. Feels like a bit of lemon in there, I don't know, maybe. As I say, decent lacing on the glass, so it's probably in good condition. Despite what people say about Wetherspoons pubs. The pub here at the Greenwood carries quite a lot of real ale, and generally been in pretty good condition as far as I can tell from the beers I've had. And I've been here quite a lot recently. So yeah, apologies to me mate Onion about slagging this beer off for a long time. This particular pint is okay. It's not my favourite, it's not the best beer wise and what I'd like to drink, but I wouldn't want too many pints of it. I think that citrus will come through a bit too much in the end. There is a slight nuttiness there, hint of honeycomb kind of sweetness. Yeah, a little bit of maybe hazelnut kind of nuttiness, perhaps. Hints of it anyway. But the main takeaway is it's not out and out grapefruit citriness. Earthy, that earthy, pithy grapefruit I used to get from Fuggles and Goldings hops, and still do in some beers. A little bit more balance in this one. Maybe it's the time, maybe it's the location. Maybe I had a couple of duff pints of it back in the day, because he always used to rave about this beer. And yeah, I always used to banter with them about it being not that great, but this one, not so bad to be fair. Me and him had loads of arguments over the years about things, and I never like to admit that he's right, but well, I can see why he likes it, so I don't argue with him about stuff like that anymore. But yeah, it's alright. I've not looked into Goddards too much in the brewery. I need to go and find some more of their beers if I ever get back over here either way at any stage to visit me mate. I'll try and do some more. I know I can probably get some over here on the mainland at some point. It's a long list of breweries I've got to get onto. But yeah, cheers Kev. I've been Just Disco beer reviews. Cheers and enjoy the beers.